Hi guys, I thought I would give you another video, and this time I'm going to tell you my story of how I came to know. Alright, well, let's start off. I've known since I was 5 that I was gay. Um, it's something that I obviously didn't choose. Um, well, I didn't know that I was necessarily gay, I just knew it was different at 5. It all started in kindergarten. I went to use the restroom on a restroom break, and there was a guy in the bathroom around my age who didn't quite know how to use a urinal, and so his pants were on the ground, and that was the first time I noticed that I liked the sight of a guy. And so I spent probably the next 10 years before I could really understand what was going on. Um, I really didn't know I was really different until probably 7th grade year of middle school. That was when I really knew something was different. I started puberty. I started having feelings of attractions towards guys, and I really started to, I don't know, fantasize. Um, and yeah, I watched a video for the first time when I was probably 16. And let's just say that kind of got me to explore things more. So I've always known something was different, and I really never expected, to say, well, I'm gay. However, unfortunately for my friends, I kind of played a cop out. When I was 16, I came out to two of my best friends as being bisexual. I couldn't bring myself to say gay because I thought they would be like, oh, that's weird, or something like that. But they were really accepting, and I really regretted not telling them that I was gay. Um, I went the rest of the high school years telling them that I was bisexual, but I never acted on it. I never had a boyfriend, and I really never had a girlfriend. I think I had one, but really nothing. Um, some people will tell you that you become gay because of abandonment issues, or an overbearing mother, or something along the lines of like you were molested. Um, I can't say why I did. I know I felt different when I was 5. However, yes, I was molested. It's a hard thing to talk about. I'm not going to say by who, but I was molested when I was 12, and it really enforced the whole I'm different thing. Um, they will tell you people who are molested normally don't know who they are as a person. Um, but I didn't change because of that. I already knew before then. It just made it more difficult to deal with because I felt even more shameful. I didn't grow up in a really Christian family, so I didn't have a problem with my family being very overbearing or kind of holding me back on anything. I have a really good relationship with my mom. I can tell her any and everything. And my dad, I have a pretty good relationship with. He's just not around much. Um, as far as the abandonment issues with my dad not being there, that's not really the case. I mean, he had long hours and would come home, whatever. But I have to say that there's no reason that will cause you to become gay other than, well, a few scientific studies that show the further along you are as a child of your mom's, like if you're the baby of the family, you're more likely to be gay. But there's no scientific evidence stating that that's the reason you're gay. It's just more probability. Personally, I don't believe that people choose on the account that anybody in their right mind would not choose to be gay. I mean, choosing to be gay, if you could actually do that, would make you ostracized and set you up for criticism that you really would not enjoy. So I don't see why anyone would want that. Um, Nobody wants to be bullied, picked on, called names, and all that. Anyhow, going back to how I knew. Well, once I turned 16 and I watched that video that I stated I seen, I started questioning things, and things became more apparent. And I met a guy at my high school, and he was openly gay, and I was friends with him, and everybody, kind of didn't care. So we became good friends. And then we talked, and I learned a few things about gay culture and stuff like that. I still know very little, just to be honest, very little. However, he's what has influenced me pretty much the most, and being able to accept it. Um, I am currently 23 and I haven't came out yet, but that's only to my family. My close friends now know. They've known for some time now, and I'm not really ashamed of it or anything. For the longest time, I said I was bisexual because I really was curious, unsure, and I still had an attraction towards women. I still do, but I do not want to have sex with them. I don't want to make babies with them. I just think they're beautiful. But when it comes to getting, for lack of a better word, excited, it's men. And I've always known that. And I've finally come to terms to accept that in the last year and a half. I really came to terms with accepting that that was who I was, and that that will be who I am. And I hope that my life turns around dramatically, that I'm able to be the person I want to be and not the person that someone else wants me to be. Now, I know this video is very long, so I'm going to cut it short and I'm going to give you a little word of inspiration. If you are struggling with your sexuality and you're not sure where to turn, and you don't know what you are, I strongly suggest to just read. Read all you can about homosexuality, bisexuality, and even transgenderism. Even if that's a word, I don't even know if that's a word, but transgender issues maybe. Because you owe it to yourself to be yourself. Never let someone say you're not good enough to be who you are. You are an original. There will be no more. You're not a reproduction. You're not your mom. You're not your dad. and you're not who everybody else is. You're completely unique, and you should celebrate that. Love yourself first, and you can love someone else. For the longest time, I had issues loving myself. I really didn't love myself. I've been through the mill. I've been through severe depression. I have wanted to kill myself. I have tried to kill myself. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it. You are better as a person. Don't let someone's opinions make you double take how you feel. What you feel is what you feel, and you cannot change it, no matter what anyone says. Remember that. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Bye, guys.